can tell you're just a big old ball of sunshine, aren't you? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Month of the Fool. Today on the menu is Call of Cthulhu. However the rest of it goes. Private investigator, I guess that's the hardest thing I'm allowed to check off. Was it a dream? I cannot say, but I hope so. Well, it was a dream that I could ever read that. Arkham Asylum, 16th February, 1922. Arkham Asylum? Was this Batman?
At my end, I can fully see. My last case opened in me a new fear. A real fear. A fear of myself, what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure.
Sorry about that.
Meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby. I like the way you smile at me,
Oh, jeez. Well, that's messed up. The ignorant and the deluded are, and I think, in a strange way to be envied, that which is not known of that trouble us, while an imagined but insubstantial saving game, because I can't read it fast enough. Sorry, game, that I'm not meeting your standards. Game tips are currently active. If you don't want to see any game tips, they can be turned off from the game options. You can press the escape key at any time during gameplay to access the options menu. Thank you, I guess. 6.5 years ago. Bold choice showing us how the game ends. Right from the beginning. Did he go insane? Police line, do not cross. Massachusetts, 6th September, 1915. That's quite an old time. I've never really seen a game set in the 10s before. I mean, obviously 50s, 60s, and 70s. Yeah, that's obvious. Maybe 80s and...
Robert,
Rarely
this had better
90s?
be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Yeah, just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
We should probably check this out, huh? What the? Oh, I guess shift activates something. I just assumed it would be the run button. It usually is. Well, excuse me for being a bit presumptuous, it would seem.
Something must be wrong. I think...
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
can be
Okay, then.
trusted.
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Alrighty then. Just stay calm, let everyone know that everything's okay. What the hell? What just happened? It happened so quickly. Oh great, corpses disappear around here. What the hell am I supposed to do about this? I don't even have a gun.
Get out of my way!
If this is turning into a high-stakes situation already, then we're in trouble. I better just walk then. I can't even do anything about this. I can't even interact with anything. Oh, okay.
That
Door
symbol's
just-
strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Yeah, because you definitely want to look closer about those kind of things. Oh, that's how you save the game. Isn't that beautiful?
It's locked.
That's great. It's Cthulhu.
This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy.
Yeah, it's freaking Cthulhu, alright.
Keep shooting!
It's Lovecraftian.
At last!
At last what? Answer me. Bullets. Alrighty then. Were they trying to provoke a fight? Hey buddy, calm down.
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
Oh jeez, what the hell? What's that all about? Was that really necessary? He stopped shooting. Okay, fine. Okay, for some reason the game didn't want to lock the mouse properly. Do I have to grab that key? I can't seem to grab his key. Or his gun. Can't seem to do anything here. I'm left clicking like a madman, but nothing's happening. I guess I'll just have to do something else then. I have no idea what, though. The situation seems to be stable, though.
It won't budge.
Damn it. I guess I'm stuck up here. No, I'm not. That was a dirty lie. Is this some kind of slow motion mode? For you to collect your thoughts or something? Whatever this is, it happens when you press shift. I'm not really sure what it's all about. Open the door. Do something. Can't seem to get out of here. Looks like I really don't have a choice, do I? Let's just save at least. Yes, I want to overwrite it. What do you think? You think I'm stupid, don't you? Oh. You're about to think wrong. The hell? For some reason I can't backpedal. Or at least it's not mapped to the thing that it should be mapped to. Backwards. X? Why the hell would it be X? Doesn't even make any sense. Okay, E. And I can do R for that. No, wait, reload. Crap. I'll do T. Okay, that didn't override anything. There. That explains it. For some reason it mapped action to S. It's weird.
A key. Could come in handy.
Sorry about that. I didn't realize it would have such unorthodox kind of things. Open the interface to view this item and its description and highlight the item, object, or even by itself. Okay then. At least I does what I thought it does. A copper key with an S engraved in the head. Awesome. Oh, okay. Yes, I can...
It's been boarded up. It won't budge. It won't budge.
Won't budge. Sounds like Duke Nukem. On Duke Nukem 0 Hour. Because he'll alternate between saying, won't budge, and, oh, it's stuck.
It's an old stove.
Sorry, I had to.
Poisoning by the looks of it.
Yeah, they drank the Flavor Aid all right, didn't they?
I can't open it.
FYI, people had it wrong. It wasn't Kool-Aid they drank. It was Flavor Aid.
Nothing of interest.
People need to get their facts straight. Just because Kool-Aid is the more popular and well-known
A
one.
diary. This will make interesting reading.
Yeah, probably. Diary of Jack Walters. Local disturbance. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success after closing the last 5 cases so fast. The papers have been calling me a local hero, but I just had a run of lucky hunches, that's all. Just another cop doing his job. I'm guessing that's this guy. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hooped up on moonshine. Why calling it a detective? Collation of general... Oh, mythos tomes and manuscripts. Collection of general evidence. Diary of a cult member. We have been watching him now for 2 days. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his final plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is we must succeed. So for some, you have picked up your first journal item. That's great. What the hell's this?
What a nut house. The walls have been covered with glyphs.
Yeah, it's insane. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Wait, can I actually grab his gun? I'm not sure if I should have done that or not. Or if I even can. What the hell's body disappeared? I guess that makes sense to save
Dead.
up resources.
Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
Yeah.
Those glyphs seem to have some semblance to mathematical symbols.
I'm sorry, but that was kind of funny.
He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. Empty ammo boxes and spent shells. Nothing useful.
Spent shells, okay. And his gun disappeared with him, no doubt. Darn it. Well, if I could grab it, I can't now. Which means you probably couldn't do it.
It's locked.
But what about this? Can you use this?
It's the wrong key.
Oh, okay.
It's unlocked.
Oh, okay. This must be it.
Nope, nothing of interest.
Lovely. What the? Paper clippings. Leave home, arrive at station, leave station, lunch. Go to bank, back to station, follow suspect, stakeout. What? Kind of weird
Another
place.
key. This should fit the door across the hall. I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos.
Yeah.
All of them.
It's like they have a
There
special...
must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here?
They have a special interest
Must
in
be an old case.
him
Something
specifically.
I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think.
This is getting interesting.
The fire's still burning.
You know, it's shaping up to be a pretty good horror game when you're actually intrigued to see more. I hate to beat on a dead horse, but, Doki? Not that.
It's unlocked.
Thanks for narrating that. I never would have known that.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
Indeed.
These books are really... There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Yeah. What's
It
this?
appears to be a private study area.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I don't have time to read. I'm a detective, not a pen pusher.
Whatever you say, boyo. Looks like a trap door of some kind.
Shit.
Oh, great.
That did not sound...
Oh, this is gonna be magical, isn't it?
Well, that's just swell. He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
But wait. It didn't land on his skull, it landed on his neck. At least it looks like it did. That would have made more sense for it to break his neck.
This sink would be used for scrubbing up.
It's blood.
Medical charts on the human anatomy.
Wonder what that's all about.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I
Yeah.
wonder if he volunteered. They must have been trying to preserve the bodies.
For some
In
reason.
all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Probably to preserve the bodies, no doubt. What the hell do we have here? Not gonna lie, this has got me on edge. His heart beating and breathing is causing me to breathe, and it's causing my own breath and heartbeat to become heavy.
The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. The crystal's still warm.
What the hell's that all about? I get the feeling I'm going to regret what I'm about to do.
Nothing of interest here. His kidneys have stopped moving. His intestines have stopped moving. His brain stopped moving.
Yeah, no kidding. His everything stopped moving, bro.
His heart has stopped.
It's like they separated his organs just so they could keep him alive off of that. It's weird. I don't understand it.
There's no power.
Of course there's not. Maybe we should just get out of here while we still can. Before something else goes wrong. Yeah, we should probably just go. Let sleeping dogs...
feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Yeah, that's why we need to get out of here. It's not worth our life, man. Oh crap, I can't go back now. Seems I'm stuck down here. And the only way out is through. Through hell itself. You see, I made a Doom reference there for those of you who didn't realize that. Oh, there's a door over here. That might be nice to open. You know, since I have no choice. Oh, that makes sense. What the hell is this?
It looks like something's been removed from it.
You know, like a crystal.
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Pop it in. I guess we got to. It's not like we can choose not to be stupid about this. Because, you know, playing along, that's gonna work well, isn't it? But thou must! You have to unleash Cthulhu onto the world, sorry. That's what I meant to say. What the hell? Hello. Don't mind me, I'm friendly. You don't have to attack me and kill me. It's all good, man. Just as the body can't, given time and rest, save the game and skip through it because I didn't want to read that anyway. The Diary of Jack Walters, 6 February 1922.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston.
Oh. It is somewhat moving
But
forward.
to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
And there were dead bodies.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I have told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
I don't think he's doing too well. Maybe it's just me. Store manager reported missing. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National grocery store chain. This is February 6th. It appears that the First National grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I've been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue, a friend of the family. Mr. Anderson gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up, not to Anderson and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and the combination to the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out that what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people had been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are mixed blood, so the stories go, whatever that's supposed to mean, the usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. Yeah, probably. I do not expect the reader to believe what I'm about to relate. Any sane mind would reject such fantastical tale, and yet I do not know which would be worse, for my story to be the truth or for my mind to be capable of imagining such things. I'm actually able to read it. That's crazy, too. A visit to the old town. The game actually took long enough to load that I could read all that. It's a miracle. Or a curse. It seems the game is not responding anymore. Please don't tell me it's crashing. Okay. It popped something else, but I wasn't able to read it. It was literally a flash. I recommend pausing. Innsmouth, February 7th, 1922.
Driver, how far to the stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Thanks,
Why
man.
lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
I see.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
I wonder if this is the EdTech 3 engine. Because all throughout the game, it's giving me Return to Castle Wolfenstein vibes. I'll have to look into that later. Even the glass looks baked on. Well, you know,
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
the shimmer on the glass, it looks like it's baked in. Come to think of it, it kind of reminds me of Postal 2. Just with the way everything's baked in. I mean, if that's an engine limitation, then it's admirable that they were able to fake so much, but it definitely shows there's a limitation with this engine. It's quite fascinating. Oh, okay.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
Don't know nothing about this place. Anyway, I'm just gonna go.
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
Indeed. He don't know nothing about nothing, mister. He ain't no stool pigeon. Because he knows what happens to people who are stool pigeons, you know what I mean?
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
I see. Well, I'm just
Talking
gonna go
to this
now.
fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Variety store. You know, that might be it.
It won't budge.
Won't
The
budge.
sign says,
sniffing
Innsmouth
around,
Poorhouse,
but they ain't
in
wanted.
memory of Lady Warrens.
I see that. Wild cherry tonic. It's so good that you can't even read what it's all about.
It won't open.
That's wonderful. Good aesthetic, though. Huh, this looks interesting.
That way's blocked by a police line.
It seems like it's interesting. Like it's a
It's locked.
point
It
of
must lead
interest.
to the back of the variety store.
I know. This looks interesting. Hey, man. You alright?
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Please stop bothering me, stranger.
Geez, sorry, man. Order of
It
Dagon.
won't open.
Well, this has been useless so far. The statue is missing its head. Either that's supposed to be creepy, or there's a Bart Simpson prankster on the loose. I believe both.
Ah, you can't come down there.
Sorry, sir. I just wanted to ask you some questions, that's all.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
I know. Probably. Excuse me, sir.
This town's deserted. Where is everybody?
If you don't like it, just turn around and leave.
Geez, sorry to bother you.
It won't open.
I can tell you're just a big old ball of sunshine, aren't you? You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray.
What
the hell? Hey, buddy, you alright?
Good wine piping, with a good wind piping early in the tall and gallant miles. Ah, my boys, these are the joys
Oh, jeez.
of the noble and the brave, who love a life in the tempest strife, and a home on the mountain wave.
You just about finished,
When
man?
the driving rain of the hurricane puts the lights of the lighthouse
This guy's
out,
clearly crazy.
and the growling thunder sounds his gong.
Use
and
caution
the
when dealing with this
Won't
one.
budge.
battle out.
It won't budge. It's just
Do
a
you
trash
think
can.
that's
Nothing of
Excuse me.
interest.
Who's that there? Who can you spare a few pennies, young mister? I can give you something for your generosity.
Who are you?
Zadok, that be my name, though too few years it now. Zadok Allen,
Do you know a Brian Burnham?
just a young'un. Worked over the store. He's gone. Killed, I reckon.
Killed? What makes you think that?
Them's from out of town running a store. Taking business from the Order of Dagon. They'd not accept that.
What else can you tell me about this port?
You just bring old Zadok a bottle of something nice, and old Zadok will fill your ears.
Okay then, gotta get booze for him. Unfortunately, I'm
The
gonna
old
go over my time
drunkard
limit.
knows something. I don't think it would take much to get his tongue wagging.
Damn right. Unfortunately, I gotta go. That's gonna have to be it for now. Thank you so much for tuning in with me. Make sure to spread this video around like wild cherry tonic. It'll fix your problems, mister. I don't know what problems, but I'm sure you've got some. And I will see you next time. Now go out there and capitalize on life. Peace out, have a good one, and have a nice and pleasant day. Who are you? Hello. If you wanted to say subscribe or hit the bell
my name's Jack
icon or
Walters.
check out the
It's a
videos
pleasure
on
to
the end
meet you,
screen,
miss.
that'd be great.
Miss will be for now. Welcome to Innsmouth, Mr. Walters.
Thanks, I think.
Take my advice. Do what you must and then leave. Tonight. This port does not cater well to visitors.